Hey, Jeff Munn, Creating Extraordinary Futures. And I was in a conversation with a client this week about some of the changes that he was needing to put into his leadership team. He had just told his company a few months ago, and he had begun to realize that some of the senior people on his team were no longer a good fit for the needs of the company, for the culture that he was trying to create. And he was struggling. And so the question that I asked him was, well, what do you know that you need to do first? And that thing was pretty clear, so he did it. And there was some aftermath from that. A lot of it good in an unanticipated way. It was almost a sense of relief, like the rest of his leadership team had been saying, I was wondering when you were going to deal with the situation. I was wondering how you were going to do it, and I'm glad you did it the way you did do it. And then from there, it became obvious what he needed to do next, and then what he needed to do next, and then what he needed to do next. And one of the things that we talked about in our conversation on Friday was how easy it can be. How easy this task of leadership can be when you don't try to figure out everything in advance and you just do the thing that appears to do, and so on, and so on, and so on. And so my question to you is, are you addicted to the idea of leadership as struggle? Are you addicted to the idea that you have to figure it all out in advance? Are you addicted to the idea that you have to know before you do things how they're going to turn out? We think as leaders that we need to know the answer before we do something, that we need to know how it's going to work out, that we are making our money either as compensation or as equity in the company or the growth of this organization that we own, and that we have to struggle to deserve that. But what if it can be easy? What if it actually is easy and obvious, if only you'll let it? Now, does that thought challenge you? Do you struggle with that? Do you notice, oh, there's no way, this is too simple, this is an isolated example? I can tell you time and time again that leadership is a lot easier than you're making it. And if you doubt that, if you question that, if you're wondering, well, can this be true for me? Then I would ask you to make a comment or reach out or in some way engage. Let's start a conversation around this, because I know it's a topic that people struggle with. They're addicted to the struggle. They're addicted to things being hard. What if it's not actually hard? If only you're willing to let it be easy. And what if in your willingness to let it be easy, you actually got better results than when you were making it a struggle? Take care, and I'll see you next time.